going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking with the CronoSapien Alliance. We have Josh here with Reef Pets. And, thank you for stopping by and checking this out. I'm going to do my little intro real quick, and then we'll get right to it. All right, so we got CronoSapien Alliance. I have links to to their chat, to their Twitter, to their Discord. Everything is in the description below. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up Josh from Reef Pets, and he's going to be talking with us about the CSA. So here we go. Josh from Reef Pets.
What's happening?
Welcome again.
Absolutely, man. Pleasure to be back.
So there was there's a little delay, I guess. There was other members from the CSA that might be showing up, but Josh is also a member of the CSA, so he's here to explain a little bit about what it is, and I'm sure everybody who's on Twitter, they've seen the CronoSapien Alliance somewhere in the space.
Absolutely, so, we're out there. We're everywhere.
So, Josh, if you don't mind, what is the CronoSapien Alliance?
Okay, so the CronoSapien Alliance, or the CSA, is it's a project made up of projects. For example, so we have a boardroom table. We call it a boardroom table. It has 30 seats around the table, and each seat at that table is a individual project, either a NFT project, a crypto game project, or a token project, or maybe they're all three, but people are able to be vetted as a project to come in. We have a questionnaire that we send out to the project and the team, and they fill out the questionnaire, and then we set up a time to pull them into a Telegram conference with the other founders, and we go through a vetting process to make sure that whatever project is sitting at that table is a solid project. We don't want a project at the table that's not solid. The last thing you want is to build something really good and then have one bad apple in the basket just spoil the whole thing. So we're very careful and very diligent about who we bring on board as a project member. And then outside of that 30 member project table is 70 investor seats around the outside. So the way that works, to be an investor or a project member, the cost is 10 billion CMP tokens, and they're on Photon Swap. There is a tax, so if you wanted to grab them, you grab like 11 billion, so you cover the 10% tax. But whether it's a project at the table or an investor, the cost is the same. And you kind of go through the. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but we have Sean from Dead Render who popped up.
Oh, there we go.
Let me add.
There he is.
Screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Sean from Dead Render. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. How you guys doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I tried getting in way earlier, so I have a hard time with that whole conversion, Central to UTC to C, all that. You know what I'm saying? So,
no worries.
I apologize.
We actually got a slight late start here, also. So.
Hey, it worked out for me. I'm just leaving a job, and I was going to take a break and have my guy do the rest of the work while I came and talked to you guys. So it worked out. We're headed home, and he's going to drive, and I'll do the thing with you guys.
Cool,
awesome.
So we got Crow Magnum Plan in the chat said LF Crow.
Yeah, let's Crow.
I think this was you saying you're. Dead Token said join the CSA. Yep. Jason Rodriguez, thumbs up. Dana Gonzalez, hey everybody, thank you for stopping by. And so you were talking about the entry, the 10 billion CMP.
Yeah. So the entry is 10 billion CMP tokens, and the idea behind that is once you submit the 10 billion tokens to join, it goes in then over time, 1 billion CMP tokens is airdropped back to all of the holders. So over time, you get your investment back. But if you were to leave the CSA or something else like that, the 10 billion is locked up in that wallet. And so, it's not something you get back unless you tend to stick around, which is that's the idea behind the CSA is, we're here for the longevity, the long run. We're not here for a short time. So,
And that's
main,
in order to get in the one of the 70 investor seats. That's the process.
Either that or as a project member.
Okay.
You can go either way with that. Obviously, the difference is to be a project member, you got to have a project. But
yeah.
Overall, the CSA is something that we put together as a group to help protect projects, help other projects, help each other, and take care of the communities within all of the projects. There's a lot of rugs that happen. There's a lot of bad apples out there that, around the table in the CSA, you can be sure that the 30 projects that fill that table are all solid projects. And the nice thing is that it's really easy for myself, for example. I needed help with developing our reef token. All I had to do is reach across the table and ask CroMag for help. CroMag is the developer of the CMP token for the CSA. So we can pull from other projects, the different types of skill sets that we need on our projects, on our own individual projects. The other nice thing about the CSA is that with the CMP token, we have what we call a challenge coin. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like a 1.5 to a 2-inch like actual coin. We're gonna start with the CMP coin, or not CMP, the CSA coin. We're gonna start with that, and we're gonna get 500 of those made, and then we'll sell them on the CSA website for $200. And if you buy one, you receive it at your house, and when you open it, there's a QR code or a scan code that will get you like the actual NFT, and then you stake the NFT for the CMP tokens. And so not only do you receive like an actual coin, but you get the stakeable NFT on top of that. And then every 6 months, one project at the table will have a coin released with their project on one side and the CSA on the other. And what that does is it allows the CMP token to run a staking of 15 years that will be around for that staking. That's a long time.
Yeah.
But then also, we do have an investor that's
Crypto Realist, thank you.
What's that?
Oh no, I was just saying hi to the chat really quick. And you
right
also had. And you also had what? I'm sorry.
Oh, so the coins themselves, the physical coins, we have an investor that's pretty heavily involved with two of the biggest casino hotel outfits out in Las Vegas. So we'll do live events in Vegas, and that actual coin is your ticket to that event.
Oh, okay. So the in real life CSA coin.
Yes.
And we have a Dead Token also with us. How you doing, man? Thank you for joining.
I'm doing good. Good to see you guys, man. Thanks for having us on, Chaka.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
For sure.
So what kind have you guys? Oh, I hear a little bit of feedback. So if one of you guys is happy to.
That's probably me. Let me get that fixed really quick.
Okay. Are there any sneak peeks of the CMP NFTs anywhere?
Yeah, we've got pictures of them. I know Poet has them posted. Humblefur is the creator. He's another project in the CSA. He has them posted. I don't know, Josh, is there any way you can pull that up to post it on the screen here? I'm not quite sure how that even works, but
yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'll see if I can grab it, Chaka, and I'll send it to you in a message.
Okay, yeah, and I can pull it up, or I can share the screen. Like, if I can also share the screen with you guys, and you guys can take control of it for a little bit if you need
to. And one correction, Josh. So the first coin, it is the CMP coin, and they're all going to have CSA on one side, and then the opposite side will be whatever project that wants to be involved. We understand with 30 projects as well, not everybody's going to want to be involved. They may have a challenge coin or something of their own that they just don't want to be involved with. So they're at that point in that 6-month mark, we'll do a special edition or something of the sort so that we continue with our 15-year plan.
Okay. So I do have a question from the chat. It looks like Vegas was mentioned, and we have Crypto Realist. He's another YouTuber. Great channel, great content. He asked Vegas, what kind of event? Poker, social?
I'd have to say you're gonna have to stick around and find out. Like we haven't released what the event will be yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a stay tuned thing right now.
Yeah. I do know this, being it's the CSA and the people involved that are in the CSA right now, it's definitely not going to be something small.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for it too. It's plans that we're working out, and when we do have more details on stuff, we will let the public know.
So who is the founder of the CSA? Was there an originator of the CSA, or is this something that you guys came up with as a whole? How did that work?
The community. Well, I started Dead Token first, and from the community from Dead Token, that's where the CSA started. So basically, it was started from a community. It's a community driven project that started from Dead Token. So yeah.
Okay. And it was a total of 7 projects. So today we have what is Dead Render a project, Sean? Is it an NFT project or?
Oh no, my name is Sean, and I was actually just a community member. I was active in Dead Token, and there were all their other projects, right? Who they were talking, and I believe it was Polish Crypto Ambassador was the one who kind of came up with the idea, right? And it's like, well, we've got a lot of artists in here, and Dead Token Joe had already helped a couple other people get to where they could launch on CDC and or get accepted, right? So Polish came up with the idea, well, why don't we try to organize some type of alliance where we can be a project of projects, and then we started shooting ideas. And again, I was just an active member, and I was once this thing came about, I was offered the chance to run the Twitter page. And then from there, I just sat into spaces shilling the idea. And, from that, it grew. The Dead Render came from, I just used my regular name. So I was told to pick a Twitter handle or, some type of nickname. I couldn't make up my own nickname. I'm a mason by trade. I lay brick, block, and stone. There's another guy in the CSA who is also a mason by trade. And they kind of gave me the nickname, and it just stuck. So that's where Dead Render came from anyway. But I was just a community member. I ran the Twitter page, and I've been running the Twitter page. So a lot of people who hear anybody sitting in the Twitter spaces, a lot of times that's me. And Polish is also the voice of CSA until very soon. I don't really know if I believe we might be coming up on our 50% capacity after this next vote, but we'll be getting all of the projects involved after 50% capacity. We're going to be getting everybody together in a weekly call to go over collaborations, different ideas. I know some of the other projects have been worried about, with the market being in the way that it is, how can we protect our investors? And, so I know I personally am pretty excited about getting together with some of these other guys and figuring out, what we can do to, I don't know, not only keep the, the community active, keep them engaged. I know an active project with devs and everybody who show their face or pop into the discords and they're staying active with the community, that shows a lot. People really respect that, and to see that, these projects are still moving in a bear market. And, so I don't know, different ways we can keep the community engaged, keep people feeling safe and knowing that their money is not going to waste. And, that these projects are in fact thriving. So soon we'll be meeting up weekly and working on different ways to collaborate and to help keep our community safe. For me, it's exciting.
That's great. I love the collaboration of the different projects. I'm going to give a quick little rundown. I had Miss NFT jumped into chat. She asked a question about the projects, and I think she's running a little bit late. So what this is, Miss NFT, it's a collaboration of 7 different projects that came together to create the CSA, and they work together. They're trying to make a well, would you guys mind doing just a quick little 30-second rundown for the people that just came in of what it is real quick?
Yeah, you want to do it, Sean?
Yeah, I'll go for it. So CSA is I guess it's an alliance. It's CronoSapien Alliance. It's comprised of 30 member projects and 70 investors for a total of 100 seats at a table. There will be a voting system. Each project gets 2 votes, and then the investors will have 1 vote. There's 30 to 70, so the projects come together. They still have to sway 11 investors in order to, have the upper hand. We wanted our investors to have a little bit more of a say-so they didn't feel, I don't know, overpowered by these projects, right? But essentially, our main goal is to help onboard users to the Kronos chain, not only the Kronos chain, but into crypto, and try to educate, keep people safe, and also collaborations. I mean, the opportunities are really endless. These ideas started off as something very small and very vague, and from a very simple idea in the last 3 months, we've grown quite immensely. We have some very interesting projects, a lot of different utility types. We have a coffee bean that's in the CSA name, some reef pets. His NFT project is saving the reefs around the world. If you could just think about 30 different projects with all different types of utilities. And I don't know, that's kind of what the CSA Alliance is, just a partnership amongst 30 projects and plenty of 70 investors. And I don't know, I guess that's the easiest, quickest rundown I could give you.
And definitely too, it's all about, it's like we said, it's community driven. So we want people to come in and actually learn how to make an NFT. I mean, there's so many people that are asking how to get into the NFT game right now. So Dead Token, that's how we gained a name for ourselves. We went out there and we helped the community understand how to make NFTs and how to how to deploy them, how to make how to deploy contracts, all that. So we encourage people that have no knowledge about NFTs to come in so we could teach you and get you started. And you could see what the Alliance is doing already for everybody. We're not taking ideas. We're not stealing ideas. So if you have an idea, if you really don't know how to launch, come and talk to us.
Well, that's awesome, because I do know a couple people that are actually have one in chat, a Racket Club here. He has an NFT project that he's working on. And,
that's nice.
I know he's starting up. I might send him your way.
Yeah, you should tell him to come to the server and we'll take care of him. And we do have knowledge from other chains too. We do believe that Kronos is king, and we do push that to the community, but we do understand other networks as well. So you don't have to come and launch on Kronos. We encourage it, but you don't have to.
Yeah. So Dead Token, you guys have already launched, or are you? So
we haven't launched publicly yet. We've only launched to the community. So we're only selling NFTs to the whitelist community, which is already full. That's going to be going on for another 2 weeks, and then we're going to go to the regular price. So whitelisted members right now are buying NFTs for a discounted price. Regular price is going to be $100. They're getting NFTs right now for $20 until 2 weeks from now.
Oh wow! And this, you guys are. You said the CMP token was the first token that's going to be launching with the actual token, correct? That's what you guys are putting together?
Yeah, so the coin that's powering the CSA is going to be the CMP token, which is a Cro-Magnon plan. It's on the Kronos network, and you can purchase it on a Photon Swap.
Yeah, I sent you in the Twitter chat, Chaka, I sent you a picture of the actual coin, the real coin.
Oh, okay. Let me get that really quick. I've never used Photon Swap. Is that a? Can you? Why'd you guys decide Photon Swap? Is it part of your guys' the group also?
Well, I think that would be a question more aimed at Chromag, because
Okay.
because he launched the token about, I think he launched the token maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks before Dead Token was launched in January. So so it wasn't created strictly for the CSA. It was already created before, and it was gaining traction within the community.
We put some utility to it by adding it to the CSA.
Definitely.
So here is a picture of the actual physical coin.
Yeah, that's actually from the maker of the coin. I got the real coin being made.
Oh wow, those look really nice.
Those are awesome. I can't wait till it gets to the mailbox, and we'll start probably sharing it everywhere. And it's going to be exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the CMP token, the liquidity pool on that's locked until 2050, and then there's a 10% tax on all the transactions, where 5% of that goes to the liquidity pool, and 5% goes to the holders and reflections. That's how, when you come in as a project or an investor, that's how you get your 10 billion back, that 5% back to the holders and stuff. So over time, as the volume drives on a token, it's paid back out.
And a lot of people actually ask if they can stake CMP, but it's a deflationary token. So you're just owning the token, your wallet automatically grows just by from people selling and buying any transaction that's made, because it's being taxed at 10%. Some is going back to the liquidity pool, and some is going back to the actual holders. So just by owning 1 billion, you're going to see your account grow by the day, by the transaction actually. So it's actually an interesting coin, and I'm not sure if you're aware of the deflationary coins, Chaka.
Yeah, I'm a little aware, but if you would like to explain it a little bit to the chat, just so they're aware.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, like when people ask how to stake, right? They want to know how to make. They want their crypto to make money for them, passive income. So they got to go stake it into a pot, and they get a reward token, right? Everybody knows that DeFi part. So what a deflationary coin is doing is it's doing all that work for you automatically. So you're not having to go and stake the coin to gain more coin. You just have to have it in your wallet, and then you'll be getting, like I said, your wallet will be growing by the transaction.
Just getting those reflections.
Yeah, and then that's passive income. So let's say you buy 100 billion CMP, and that 100 billion has gained you, I don't know, now you have 110 billion, and now you have 10 billion you can take and you can sell, and have passive income. And we don't want nobody to sell, of course, right? HODL, but there's nothing wrong with selling your passive income, right? That's what this is all about. We encourage it.
Yeah. I have a question from the chat. Miss NFT Queen asks, do you have both developers and artists on board? Is that question? If it's for me, I don't believe we have the artists and developers on chat right now. And we have Shaman says, let's go rag hit. Or do you outsource artwork? Oh, maybe she means, okay, so for your NFT project, Dead Token, do you have the artists, both the artists on board, developers and artists on board?
Yeah, so I am the artist behind the Dead Token NFTs, as well as the dev on the Discord and all that as well too.
Yep. On Reef Pets, we have an artist that is on our team, and of course, by being on the team, they're considered part of the project on the CSA. So,
and we have a team of artists too that do their own work too within the CSA.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. We have, and she says, okay, we already answered that one. Good looking out, Chaka. That's Racket Club in the chat right there. 2021. Is there anywhere on the Twitter that we can? Did you post any pictures, maybe like of sneak peeks of the NFT that we can look at? or is it just strictly for the members right now?
So I believe that it's just strictly for the members right now, and it's behind the scenes right now, but we're gonna let something out soon.
Oh, okay, cool. I also I later on during the AMA I'm kind of celebrating. I hit 100 subs, so everybody in the chat, I'm gonna run a giveaway, and Reef Pets donated a founder's NFT that you guys will have a chance to win towards the end of the AMA. So in order to win, you got to be subscribed, of course, to the channel, and then we'll run it in a chat with the StreamYard picker. So,
if I take a chance, I can.
I'm sorry.
So I was just gonna add kind of to it, and I know somebody had asked about, do we have artists for Dead Token, and that was really like kind of the main idea behind how CSA formed was, we had different artists. Dead Token Joe had gotten 2 or 3, I think up to even 5 people now accepted onto CDC, NFT, where we had plenty of artists now, like Josh had said, we have the token CMP. So the creator of that Cro-Magnon plan, he helped Josh get his token going, and where we can, each project has a number of resources. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but where one project may be lacking in something, we can work together to help strengthen everybody.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, all the individual projects are made up of their own teams, and their own teams have different strengths that everyone at the table is able to pull from in terms of collaborating to help each other out. So if you need an artist, someone at that table has got an artist that will help you out. If you're a project member, if you need a game dev, you need a token dev, we've got people at that table that can help you. And then later on, when we get the website and stuff up, we'll have a list of actual services and things that we're able to offer to the public on the outside of the, if they're not a project member, they can still get help from the CSA. They just got to ask. Some of them will be free, some of them will be paid. Just kind of, we're still planning that out, but it's absolutely something we're going to offer to the public.
That's great. So Miss NFT she wanted to clarify her question. She said, "No, I asked that because he said that people needing help with the NFTs could reach out. I was just wondering what kind of services they offer."
Yeah, for sure. Like, just come into the server and we'll take care of you as a community. That's what we like. That's what we love to do. So come in, we'll take care of you. We'll get you where you need to be to launch your project. That's our word. That's what we do. And that's what I love to do. So just come in there, say you were from Chaka's YouTube, and you'll get nothing but love from the community. I'll make sure of it.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And I do believe I dropped the link to the Discord. I'm not sure if it's do you guys share Discords? Are there a few projects on the same Discord?
So yeah, we have the Dead Token. Well, it's the Metaverse. So I call it the Metaverse Discord server. That's basically where we're all stationed right now. So we're all operating out of that, even the CSA. We're going to have a CSA server for everybody to go to that's in the CSA, so we can be, super on point and organized. So, but yeah, we're in the Metaverse server. If you go to the Dead Token Twitter, my link to our Discord is actually in the bio.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the their Discord there. You can just go through it right through the Twitter. It kind of confused me a little bit because there's a few projects. It kept sending me to the Metaverse. I was like, man, am I doing this wrong? But you guys are all together.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm glad we can clarify that a little bit because it can be confusing.
Yeah.
We do have the CSA Discord that's under development. That's only open to project members, I believe, right now. And when we're 100% full, then it'll be open to the public.
And I believe it looks like the CSA website might be getting revamped. Maybe is that what it is?
Yeah, that's being developed as well right now. Cro-Magnon Plan's been working on that for I don't know, maybe a little over a month now. But that's where every project and themselves will have a link to their own personal Discords, Twitters or whatever, they would like to have on there on our website, merchandise, where you can more than likely where you'll be buying the NFT, the coins, as well as I don't know. There's been a lot of talk about different things that we'll do on the website, but I mean, so much of it is our ideas right now, and there is, the token, the coin is our first project that we've done together. There was 9 of us behind it, and obviously with 30 different projects, I'm sure there will be a lot more collaborations to come, and that may involve all of us, some that'll involve just a few of us. I don't know. Again, there's so many options and opportunities that you'll have with 30 different projects that may be comprised of 1 to 10, 20 different people involved in these projects. So it's going to be a very, very large team when it's all said and done.
That's awesome.
And
So
anybody, sorry
go
guys,
ahead.
anybody in here as well, if you guys do go to the server, I'll give you guys a free NFT just for coming in.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yes, sir.
So all you gotta do is just go to the server, you get free NFT.
I got
And
you
that's
too,
it.
Chaka. I got you too.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, with the amount of talent that is at this table, even as the investors, there's just because someone is an investor doesn't mean that they're not involved in the space somehow. So we have, I won't say their names, I don't know if they want me to, so I won't say them. But we have a couple of people that are investors who are, they hold a lot of AMAs on Twitter. Like they know a lot of people in the Twitter space, the crypto space. So even through the investor side, sometimes, we're able to find some help with things too. So by the time it's all said and done and all 100 seats are full, the power of knowledge behind the group that we're putting together is it's going to be unstoppable.
It's like reminds me like the Justice League of crypto right there. You guys are all around that table, trying to do good.
That's what we need to do. We need to get capes made, man. Everybody needs capes.
Get some CSA capes.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
do you want to talk about the dead token since I have it up? Just say a little bit about it. What it's all about.
Yeah, so it all started around an idea, it like everything else does. So I'm from the Southwest. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So there's a lot of Dia de los Muertos art, a lot of Hispanic art like that. And my mother's really into that type of art too. My whole life I've been around it. My brother has it tattooed all over him. So I wanted to do this character that, represented, that character. And just put my own spin on it basically and make it into an NFT. And at first it was just like pictures and then I'm like, you know what? I want to actually make this a GIF. I want it to move. So that's where it all started. I'm like, okay, let's make this character, let's make it a GIF, and let's start a project called Dead Token. So that was January. I had done the Polygon thing all 2021. So, I was learning Polygon, learning that network. OpenSea, all that stuff. Then OpenSea was going in the direction it was going in and people were losing interest. So I was like, I got to go a different direction. And I found CDC NFT. So I went on there and I applied and, I put the credentials that they asked for and I got accepted. And I thought everybody was getting accepted, right? So I was like, oh, cool. Like this is just another platform to sell on and stuff. And as time moved by, I was starting to notice that people were complaining that they weren't getting accepted to CDC NFT and that you're actually considered an A-list creator if you're on the network or on the website as a creator. So I got a hold of Doom NFTs, which is my really, really good friend from Albuquerque that moved out to Washington in 2018. But I got a hold of him and he's behind the whole Doom NFT art. He was kind of off board too. He didn't want to really do anything with crypto anymore and NFTs because of how the OpenSea thing was going and people were losing interest. So I told him, hey, let's just go to this CDC thing and see how it works out. And he was, pretty much like hammering it into my head that we needed to get a community together. So we were going to do it. And we were in the space a year and we hadn't really made much, dent in anything. And it was because we just didn't really know how to network. So that was the promise we made to each other. It was going to be that we're going to network and start Dead Token, and we're going to start a community on Discord. I'm going to learn how to dev. So that's basically where it started. And we started the Discord, and I put out about 120 NFTs, right? Or about, I think 100 NFTs right away. And I told people, you know, if you get on the whitelist, you can start purchasing NFTs before anybody else. And it kind of just took off, man. People started to understand who, you know, we were doing something, and we were trying. Basically what the CSA was doing. That I was literally doing that for Dead Token. I was like calling people and asking them, hey, or getting a hold of people on Twitter and saying, hey, you guys want to work together? Do you want to collaborate? I'm new to the Crow network. You know, can we work together? Basically just stuff like that to people around the community on Twitter. And I ended up running into Cro-Magnon Plan, and I looked into his page a little bit, and I'm like, what's this all about, right? He has a token, and I had already learned about you know, deflationary tokens on Polygon the year prior. So I was like, hey, let's give this guy a shot. I'm gonna actually, like, you know, message him and see what's going on. He messaged me back right away. Yeah, you can see it right there, Cro-Magnon Plan. Yeah, so he messaged me back right away, and that's basically where everything just started after that, because he started bringing people into my community that were, you know, actually coming in to support the project because they were already Cro-Magnon Plan supporters as well. He had investors that came in, so it was an amazing partnership from the beginning. And he was so early into his project, and I was so early into my project. He saw the power of NFTs. I saw the power of tokens, and I said he and I were already thinking, you know, we should probably merge somehow, or like, you know, team up, or, you know, be partners and, you know, promote each other. So we got together. He put my website on, or actually my link up to my website, the CDC NFT website, on his website, and I was like, hey, that's pretty solid, man. You know, so I started doing anything I could to help him. He was doing anything he could to help me. And that's something I had never experienced on any network before I was on Crow. You know, you get people that say they want to help, but they really don't have your back, and they're not helping. As opposed to when I came to CDC NFT and Kronos, everybody's just willing to help. And it's like 99% of the community. They're willing to help you. They're willing to, like, bend over backwards for you to help you out. If you don't know how to do something, they're willing to actually, you know, do it for you and not even charge you. Like, I've never heard of stuff like that, right? Like, it's unheard of. So that's basically where it started, and that's where we're at now.
Cool. It says, so do you guys have, you've maybe sold your first set on CDC, the crypto.com?
So if you go down a little bit more, right where it says metaverse, to the right of that, up a little bit more, right there, that collection, down a little bit more with your arrow, right there. Yeah, if you go to that, that'll actually show you my collection there. And since we started in January, like, I would have never imagined, you know, having this type of success on any network. When I came to CDC NFT, I did not expect to have $4,000 traded within this NFT project within 5 months. It's actually been quite amazing and humbling.
These things look great, man. I like the animated, and you did all the animations and all that stuff too?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
And, like, you know, it's digital art. So you know, I put a lot of things together and made it my own. So but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there that I find is really cool to work on and awesome. And a lot of people enjoy it.
Well, they look really good, man. And
so when you do purchase one of these NFTs, you actually get a dead token with that as well. And I'm not sure if that collection is up on Twitter right now. You would have to go, if you could go up top right now to where it says search collectibles and collections right there on crypto.com NFT. Just type in dead token, space the word dead token in between dead token. And then when that comes up,
also dead token is another NFT that
yeah. So it's gonna say that, but on the top right there, it's gonna say curated, or go to collections. I'm sorry, top collections. It's gonna say search results for dead token. Right under that, it's gonna say collections. Okay, so here are all my collections that I have under dead token. A lot of people don't know that I have these. I really don't promote a lot of them. So Sun Tzu, you have Edgar Allan Poe, Billy the Kid, Necromancers. Polish Eagles is actually a Polish crypto ambassadors project that I helped him launch before he was accepted onto the CDC NFT. So I launched it on my under Dead token. But if you go to Gifts from the Goddess on the bottom right, that collection there, right next to Degen Saber. Yeah, so this right here is the token that comes with your ritual. So right there's a little up. If you go up a little bit more, there's a little bit of an intro or a little bit of some info there. And it says the crypto goddess has a list of individuals who she sees fit to send gifts to. Every wallet that owns a crypto ritual NFT will receive airdrop gifts from time to time. Owners of crypto ritual NFTs will receive a dead token NFT. 1,111 minted, just like the crypto rituals. There's 100, 111. So there's a token for every single ritual. Every other gifted item will be random when it comes to the airdrops. Some will receive higher tier NFTs than others. It's just the luck of the draw. So basically, you know, when you buy one of these ritual NFTs, you get the same edition dead token with that crypto ritual you bought.
Okay.
And the whole idea behind that is the crypto goddess needs non-fungible. She needs money to actually perform these crypto rituals. So you're giving her a token so that she can actually perform the ritual.
And do you guys have any future plans or anything for staking or anything like that with these sets of entities?
So I think a lot of the it's going to be the same answer from us CDC NFT creators right now, and we're waiting on CDC NFT. So that's been the thing for like 3 months now. We're waiting on them. Everything's in development still. It's early, super early. So I'm sure they're going to bring something out big that's going to bring tons of utility to these NFTs on their platform, just because of the marketing and where their name is at now. I just don't see anything other than that happening. But as of right now, no, we don't have anything that you can stake to, and that goes for all CDC NFTs.
Okay, so crypto.com has something in the works in the future.
They do. They actually have a lot of things in the works right now. They're like once they bridge, you know how you can stake Chronos NFTs, but you can't stake CDC NFTs. So that bridge is being built. It's like when is it going to be done though, right? That's the big question. So we're working diligently. We're not going to wait for them. So we're going to be working at our pace, and when that happens, it happens. So we're just waiting for that.
I can't wait till they do that fix, because I've actually had a little issue with I purchased one of the Bull Run Crew NFTs, and I had a giveaway on my channel. I actually gave it Wadi, the crypto hunter in the chat, won it. But I sent it from the CDC NFTs to his wallet, and I think he's been having issues because of that. You know, it being sent out of crypto.com.
Yeah, there's so many problems with that right now. It's a difficult process. It could be overwhelming for some people sometimes. Like when you buy the NFT on, or you have wallet addresses on your NFT site for your crypto.org and your Chronos. And then you have those same addresses, but it's on the DeFi wallet. So you have, the two different wallet addresses. So if you try to send a CDC NFT to another CDC NFT wallet, it's not going to happen. You have to actually have their DeFi wallet. And I'm sure that's being worked on too. But like I said, we're just waiting for that as well. Yeah,
that's awesome. So you guys got a lot going on too.
Yeah, definitely a lot, super a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. That's why I'm glad the community actually works together, and we alleviate a lot of the pressure from each other sometimes, and not sometimes, all the time. And it's pretty cool to see it happening.
That's awesome. So, Josh, anything new that you'd like to talk about on Reef Pets?
Not quite yet. We've got the token has started development, so we're working on that, and we've talked to a couple different dexes trying to line out the best one for the project, and we're at 283 minted out of the 1,500. As far as I know, we're still the only NFT out there that's earning 3 separate tokens for holders. So I don't know of any other NFT that's doing that. I will say when the clownfish drop, that we are going to do something really cool with that I mentioned before. But I think we're looking at a fourth token and getting added to the mix.
A fourth token. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that goes.
You thought 3 was crazy.
Yeah, that's just the start. I mean, we're going to try and do as many as we can. But we do, once we're done with this AMA, we'll have our bi-weekly Reef Pets AMA on Twitter today too. So that's at 5:30 Central. So that'll be on. Let's see. I think that's really about it right now for Reef Pets. We've been busy trying to slam it out there and get it, shill it wherever we can and get it minted and do what we can. We're going to send out the first set of rewards the 29th of this month. There is, as of last night, I haven't added it up today, but as of last night, it was, most of the people are holding about 5 NFTs. That's kind of the average that I see. So for 5 NFTs, you'll receive as of last night, you'll receive about 12 wrapped crow and a little over 6 billion crow king. And then the community voted to compound the crow queen for this month. So we're just compounding all the earnings on that this month, and crow queen will get paid out next month with the other 2. So you get wrapped crow, crow king, and crow queen. And of course, as we mint and continue to purchase the rest of the bag of crow king, those rewards are just going to grow. So it's going to be nice.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome watching you guys accomplish all your goals. You guys are meeting there, doing everything. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some of it's the sheer force of will, man. Like you gotta stay on top of it 24/7.
Hey Joe, do you know what our numbers are right now as far as where we're at with investors and fully signed projects?
Last I saw, we were at 47%, but I think this next little vetting process will be right at 50. I believe we'll be 50% full.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I talked to a couple of the other guys on the team. Like I said, I'm excited to be able to get everybody together in one room and start really collaborating with so many different people.
I think everybody's been waiting for this too. Like we've been telling people, we're going to get together and we're going to start really, really pushing forward when we hit that 50 mark. So it's exciting. It's almost here.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of our projects right now are Chronos at the moment, right? I mean, there's I think most of the originals were CDC, but lately it seems like we've been signing a lot of Chronos. And we've got some other cool things in the works that are completely different, which would be, I think, our first possibly cross-chain project working with one of them.
We do have NFT Scribe.
Yeah, Scribe too. I was going to say, can we talk about some of these projects that we're working with? Scribe's got some really cool stuff. Obviously, we got the crypto bean where, they offer coffee in the name of, whatever project you have. You can have, a coffee bean named after it, and they will, I guess, I don't know exactly, Josh, you know more about that, don't you, how the process works?
So the way the coffee works is you pick like a flavor, like what, do you want bold coffee? Do you want, I don't know, like cappuccino, whatever, right? They'll bag it and put your logo all over it and they'll sell it. And it's a coffee that can be sold. So like the CSA, we've got a nitro bean coffee that's hitting the shelf with CSA logo on it. And then the way they do that is it costs the project nothing. They sell it, they make their money, and then the project gets their piece of the proceeds from the sale of the coffee. So there's that one. And then one of the other projects that's at the table with us that's not, they will be on Cronos. They're on several chains, but they started on the Ethereum chain, and that was NFT Scribe. When we did my AMA for Reef Pets, we talked a little bit about it. They do an experience earnings, like to level up your NFTs. So where someone would normally say you buy an NFT and then you go stake it and you're just earning tokens, and now you're just kind of waiting you're earning, but you're waiting for the next drop or something like that. They have a project where you can like sign that NFT up on their platform and play like 17 to 20 different games that will earn experience points that's tied to your NFT on the blockchain. So you can level it up. And like Reef Pets, for example, we signed up with them. And what I'm going to do in the project is for certain levels that people hit, they get a certain reward. So over time, it adds value on the secondary market to the NFT. If you hold a level 50, you get, X every month or something. And, it helps increase the value. So their project is really cool. They've got an arcade system and a bunch of other stuff that they use to help do that. And then we got one other project that we'll be talking to that's actually cross-chain as well that will bring some other heat to the table too. So there's some really big stuff that's in the works for sure.
How would we go about to see what projects are? Is there somewhere we can go to see all? Is there a list of projects somewhere, or is it?
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
I know the website's getting worked on, so maybe.
Yep. I got you, man. Give me a second, and
because that coffee bean, that sounds really cool. That's interesting.
I just made a promotional video for them too, as well. It's pretty cool. I'm actually getting into promotional videos now for NFTs, and if anybody is interested in a promotional video for their project, come my way.
Awesome. And I believe, and you can find you on Twitter, right?
Yeah, definitely. But this crypto beans coffee thing, it's an awesome idea, and I'm just so glad that we brought the Chronos Wrestling Championship into the CSA, so we got this connection. It's really awesome.
See, I didn't even know that. I'd like to get a list and see who's all in there, all part of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and that's why we're working diligently for this website too. We want it to be right though. We don't want to just release something that we have to keep on developing on. We want to release something that's going to be good, solid.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we got TX Tornado in the house. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I sent it to your Twitter.
Oh, cool.
And I think I have a video. Well, yeah, it is a video. Let me see what all is on there. Oh, it shows the investors and stuff. But I sent you the pick. So you should have two picks. One is the table with the projects, and then the other is a list of the investors that are involved.
Awesome. NATO, how you doing? I'll check it out right now. I'm catching up on this chat really quick. Tim Shea, love these new titles. So
I can check out my dog real quick. Sorry.
Doesn't look like I have any more questions. And everybody in the chat, I really appreciate you guys showing up. It's awesome. Thank you for the support. Let me look up these the message you sent me really quick. So Sean, what project are you mainly working with right now?
Right now I'm mostly just I work with I guess public relations. I'm shilling the CSA via Twitter. I run the Twitter page. Me and one of the other early investors have been kind of working behind the scenes on a possible project. Not much information has been dropped on that. The guy that I was working on it with ran into some family issues and had to take a small break from the scene for a minute. So we kind of put that on hold. I do plan on dropping a type of project anyway, not necessarily an NFT project, but something interesting. As of right now, like I said, I was just one of the early investors. I got into the Discord. I got some of Joe's early ritualed NFTs, and I don't know, it was just exciting. I actually heard of Dead Token through another Twitter. It was Simon Kenny did something and talked about Dead Token. I didn't know much about NFTs at all. I was just investing into different types of crypto and trying to learn as much as I could. Jumped into Dead Token server, and I believe it was pretty new at that time, but people were going crazy in there, and I leveled up, and I was in there day and night talking and hanging out with people in a weird space, and I learned a lot about NFTs, and then from there, I made a Twitter, and I just kind of jumping around different spaces, and then, like I said, I got offered the opportunity. They wanted to, CSA, the idea of the CSA came about, and so somebody had to run the Twitter page. So
Yeah.
I was talking to them in the room, and they asked me to do it. I did, and from there it kind of grew. So yeah, I don't necessarily have an NFT project per se. I do have something that's kind of in the works, and I don't really, I don't have much information I can share about it at the
Oh,
moment.
that's all good. It's all good.
Because it may or may not happen. Our idea is going to take a lot of funding, and I don't know. My real world job doesn't doesn't bring me, the type of money it takes to launch a token, and I'm not sure. I'm not too big on the whole, raising money before I have anything to give. So
Yeah.
we've got some ideas, and it may or may not come to fruition. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep.
Yeah. We got Blockchain Works from Twitter stopping by. This is 21 million he's from Blockchain Works from
What's
Twitch,
up?
but it's
How's it
21
going?
million on Twitter. He says hello. NATO Shaman. Shaman asks, is the website up and running? For the CSA, no, it's still under development. Do you guys, is there a timeline on that? Do you know about how long when we can expect it up, or it's just in the works?
Honestly, right, I don't want to give a time scale right now because it's going to come out very soon, like super soon. But I don't want to put too much pressure on Chromag right now because he's going to be the one working on it. Well, he is working on it right now. So, like I said, I'm going to let him answer that question. Definitely.
It'd be awesome to have you guys back on and get maybe Chromag and more of these teams. Let me pull this back up so we can see all these teams. Like we got, is that CronoSapien Wrestling, Scribe, Mad Mogul? Is that Corgi Studio?
Yep.
That's a dead token, Cro-Magnon plan. See, I didn't even know the baby alien division was in there. That's
yeah.
And
they're the newest member, I think.
Cool. I'd love to have all these guys on and to talk about their project and how they are, their experiences with the CSA. That's great.
Yeah, it's been awesome, man. And we're talking to a lot of big names right now. Can't really say much, but we're talking to a lot of big names that are looking to come on to the CSA member board.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is
so there's a lot of big things happening in the background.
I don't think I can zoom in, or I don't know how to zoom in. But this is the investors here.
Yeah. Those are the investors right there. And like Sean was saying earlier, like just to elaborate a little bit more, what he was saying, like he's the prime example of what Dead Token and the CSA, does for people. Like he said, he didn't know anything about NFTs until he came in the server, and look where he's at now. So it's an amazing thing to see people actually progress.
If you guys don't mind, because we have, how many people? We got 23 people in the chat right now. It'd be a good time to knock out this giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. So if you're in the chat right now, it's going to be through the StreamYard. I'm going to put in a hashtag, and then we'll give away the Founders Reef Pets NFT. One Founders Reef Pets NFT.
That's a score, man.
Absolutely.
So let's set this up here so everybody can see.
And I'm sending you the investor list in a different kind of format. Hopefully it will zoom in for you.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I can zoom in, but I just don't know how to do it on online like that.
No, you good, bro. You good, man. I think we got it to go a little bit bigger.
So this is case sensitive. So we're going to go hashtag Reef Pets, capital R, capital P, hashtag Reef Pets. All you got to do is type it in the chat. You only got to type it once. You don't really have to spam it. And then I'll give you guys about a minute or two, and then we'll see who the big winner is of this Founders Reef Pets NFT. Can you let them know what comes with the Founders Reef Pets NFT? What's the utility? What are the benefits behind it?
Yeah, absolutely. So with a founder NFT, you will earn passively Wrapped Crow, Crow King, and Crow Queen tokens. You will get a 25% discount on all future drops. You will get the pass to the what I call the Crowshamverse, the Reef Pets Island on Isles of Meta when we launch. You'll be in the founders specific giveaways. Like for example, when the founder NFTs are fully minted out, we'll be giving away a $7,000 reef tank setup to one of our founders. There's a founders chat on the Discord, and you also get voting rights in the community to help drive the project.
That's awesome.
Got more utility than the beach got sand, bro.
There it is right there. So hashtag Reef Pets in the chat. We have got 12 entries. We got 21 in the chat. I'll give it just a little bit longer. You guys don't miss out on this opportunity to get a free Reef Pets Founders NFT. There's a lot of utility that comes behind it. And the project is, I like that the foundation of this project is donating to help with the coral reefs.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Reef Pets has been the coolest project I've helped out with, to be honest. Like, just what it represents and the power that it has behind it. I'm so proud of Josh for starting it up the way he did too. So, just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, we'll go about 20 more seconds. You got 16 entries. Last chance if you guys want to join, and I'm going to be hitting the draw button.
Better hurry up, get in there.
Get on in there. Get on in there. All right, I'm hitting the draw button. Let's see who the winner is. And it is, let's see.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's too cool.
MK.
Oh,
MK.
Let's go.
MK, follow me or hit me up on Twitter and send me your Chronos address, and then I'll get that NFT over to you, man. Congratulations.
Congrats, man. Make sure you get in our Discord if you're not already.
Yes, get in the Discord.
So say hello to passive income. Passive income, here you come.
That's right.
Okay, up on Twitter, buddy.
Awesome. I love it.
Let me write that
John,
down.
did you talk about your the founder NFT and what that all involves?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's all we got, guys. I mean, is there anything else you'd like to share with us? That anything that any alpha you want to leak, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Do you mind if I share one thing?
Yes.
Okay, so you see, one of our project members on the board there is Skull Hair Crew.
Skull Hair Crew.
Do you think you can go to Twitter and go to his profile and kind of just like flash his NFTs really quick, because I really love these things and people really love them, and they're not like expensive. If you've never owned an NFT, these things are really cool. They're of course it's original art, that was generated and it's just awesome stuff, man. It's awesome stuff. So I want to give people a little heads up on this, that it actually exists.
Absolutely.
So this is Skull Hair Crew right here.
Yeah, so that's Doom. Doom is a NFT creator. He's an amazing artist. Amazing artist. He's done some of the coolest artwork NFTs I've seen, since the start of NFT. So he's a really good person to talk to and pick his brain as well on how to do generative art and all that stuff too. So if anybody wants to, ask him questions or, possibly collaborate with him, there you go. There's his information there. So if you look where it says join our Discord for a chance to be whitelisted, right under that it's a crypto.com NFT link.
Mm-hmm.
If you could just click on that link there. And this was his art, and it was an idea that me and him and I had talked about. And so 10,000 or 9,999 rabbits, bunnies, and yeah, I can't really read the text there without my glasses. I'm sorry, guys.
I can read it. It says, "Welcome to the Skull Hair Crew, SHK on Crypto.com NFT. The mission is simple for Frank the Bunny. He must save the metaverse. He must travel through time to stop the ban and destruction of the NFTs. The future of the NFTs depend on Frank the Bunny but he is weak. He must find the generator and generate himself into thousands of dimensions. The metaverse and everything made up in it is in grave danger if Frank the bunny fails. He must find the bridge from Crow to Kronos if he wants to gain any ground. We help Frank the bunny travel through the time and metaverse to save us all. There's a group of people named the CronoSapien Alliance that Frank the bunny must find. In the old tale, he finds the CronoSapiens and they form the Skullhair crew. They all must join forces. Let's LF Crow.
So this art, yeah, all these NFTs. If you do go into the Discord, into his Discord, which you'll discover, just come into my Discord, you'll learn about all that stuff. But they're $10 NFTs. So a lot of these are really, really cool. When he did generate this art, he made gold ears, pink ears, white ears, different types, sets of teeth, different colors of teeth, rainbow teeth, gold teeth, black teeth, white teeth, green fur, purple fur, different shapes of masks. If you see the different shapes of eyes, just and the artwork in the background, Doom all did himself and generated this himself. So I'm super proud of this project, and that's why I wanted to shill it a little bit for him because he deserves it. So and honestly, I own about almost 20 of them now. And what's cool about this is it's almost like the Dead Token project, where if you buy a bunny, you get a time token. So I'm not exactly sure where that collection's at now. If you guys want to know more about the tokens that come with these NFTs, there is actually a token like the Dead Token that comes with these, and it's called the Time Token. So when you buy a Dead Token or you buy a Skullhair Crew NFT, you're not just buying one; it's coming with 2 NFTs. So I just wanted to go over that just a little bit. But yeah, like I said, that artwork just still impresses me to this day.
Cool. I mean, if you speak to Doom, put the word out. I'd love to have him on, and he can speak more on his project, and we can go over more details on it. That's great.
Yeah, for sure, Chaka. I'll get him together with you, and I'm sure that he'll want to jump on board with that.
Anything? If there's nothing else, guys, I mean, that's all I have. I'd love to have you guys on more to talk about the progress of you guys' projects, or have other people in the CSA that'd like to come on here and talk about what they got going on. That'd be great. My invitation is always open.
Heck yeah, we'll let them know for sure. I know any of the projects at the table would love to come on here, man. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I appreciate you guys coming. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I'd appreciate it. Josh, Sean, Dead Token, thank you. Thanks for coming on here.
You bet. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Chaka.
Right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you, everybody.
Have a nice day. See ya.